Well, I come, did a little reconnaissance. Farmer had cut his seed alfalfa. Didn't germinate and the bees took off on him. So now we got a beautiful growth of second growth alfalfa here. They're all coming to this nice green stuff. So he's a mature deer.
As Ken spends a few days watching the field, there was his target buck, coming directly down the car trail to head out to the alfalfa. The buck, with a wide, heavy frame, regularly on the field and seldom at his original spot, Ken decides to make the adjustments needed, even if his new plan is a bit unconventional.
I'm going to set up muddy blind inside the bee hut, and then we're going to wrap it with orange plastic to make it look like the orange bee huts that the deer are familiar with. And if we get a chance, they are coming out and he's crossing right in here somewhere. So got a couple of hired hands here to give me a hand. I'm a little bit vertically challenged to reach up high, so we're gonna get her done. There we go. It didn't take long, and all we gotta do is come back. It's got nice lush green alfalfa that's grown up here, so the deer coming out, I've been coming and sitting and watching here, and I've been seeing upwards around 40 deer a night, and it's now October 2nd.
Ken's watching the young buck and to the south, where the target buck had been coming out and working north in front of his bee hut, when he sees movement to the far field edge straight in front of him. And there was the big heavy 5x6. Out of range and headed parallel towards the other bucks. One big and incredibly gorgeous buck with long heavy chocolate beams and a row of tines. The deer is still at a range and Ken is forced to just watch. For anyone who's ever experienced it can relate that having a big, giant target buck just out of range is near torture. As Ken begins to accept that he's not going to get a shot, he watches out the side of his blind as the buck begins to work closer with every moment, nearly 90 degrees to the left of his shooting window. And Ken decides to try to make things happen and create a new shooting window in his bee hut and hopefully not spook the deer, making his way even closer. Having gotten all of his gear in position without spooking the deer, Ken knows this is his chance.
Sounded like I hit him. So I'll give it a couple minutes here, grab the flashlights, and go take a look. I don't know what happened. We'll see. I'll go check it out. How's that look?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Would you shoot that one?
Yeah.
When you start hunting in a couple of years, when the deer come around, he come totally opposite direction that he usually comes. So I actually had to open the little side window in the back of the muddy blind, cut a hole out of the tarp that's wrapped around my blind. But we better get some tags on this thing and get them cleaned up and get them to the shop. Right on, eh, bud?
Mm-hmm.